So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I want to do is read my Bible. But I get so overstimulated because I'm reading the book of Job, First Samuel, and Romans that when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to have to choose between the three. But God gave me a solution to this. What I do now is when I wake up in the morning, I go on my Bible app, I see what the verse of the day is, and I read that chapter of the verse so that I can get context into what the verse is talking about. And so today I was reading chapter 1 of Second Corinthians, and it was speaking about suffering, right? And last night I was reading Job, and Job was speaking about suffering too. And so I'm seeing these both authors speak about suffering, but both of them still sitting in the heart posture of God is good. Although Job was greatly suffering, he didn't curse God. And although Paul wanted to die because he wanted to be with Jesus, he recognized that his calling to spread the gospel was more important. And so these people were both suffering, but they recognized that God is good and God sits at the altar of their heart, right? And so I think about us as a generation or as people in general. We want the blessing that Job has, and we want the knowledge that Paul has, but we don't want the suffering that they had to go through in order to attain such knowledge and such blessing. And that makes us entitled. We become entitled people, thinking that the blessing is rightfully mine and the knowledge is rightfully mine. Yes, they are yours. Ask and you shall receive. But don't expect to not go through a refinement in your character and just receive these things like this, because sometimes your character cannot withhold the knowledge. Your character cannot withhold the blessing, and it will end up destroying you instead. So yeah, that's what I realized.